Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to My Sports Wire. Phil Chapman here along my side, Monica Williams. We also have at our table the Hall of Famer, Bill Adinsky. He's reporting on the Aurora Christian game tonight, and that's who we are hosting tonight. The Eagles from Aurora Christian made their way down here, and as you can see from the scoreboard, an early lead for the JV team, 6-1. There was no freshman game tonight. Our matches tonight are sponsored by West Lisbon Church. They have Sunday school that begins at 9 a.m. and worship at 10:30. Join them just outside of town here and just off of Townhouse Road there in Lisbon, West Lisbon Church. We appreciate that. More about them later. Monica, JV's doing pretty well right now to start. They're going to take a timeout right away. We'll keep it here and talk a little bit about our preview of the varsity match. All timeout sponsored by Mark's Auto Service, 815-695-5500. Monica, Aurora Christian tonight. This is quite a battle. We just came off of an excellent tournament. We'll talk about that a little bit later. What do we know about Aurora Christian coming into this?
They're a solid program. They are ranked number 9th in the state currently on Max Preps. We are ranked number 3. Coming in with a strong record of 19-7, and they're 4-0 in their conference. Newark is coming in tonight with a record of 30-2, and we are 7-0 in our conference, ranked number 3rd in state. We just have 2 common opponents with them so far this season, that being Rosary and Somonauk. We beat Rosary in 3 close ones. They lost in 2, and we both defeated Somonauk in 2. So that's it for common opponents between our programs for this season.
Yeah, definitely it's going to be a battle, and as many of you who follow this Norseman team quite a bit, you understand that not only is this just a big game for motivation reasons and playing in front of your home crowd, it's senior night for both volleyball and the golf team, but it is a preview potentially of the sectional championship played at Serena here in the near future, and that's a big deal. To get out on top and try to maintain that lead. Aurora Christian girls, no slouch at all. Nice ball club, like you were saying, 19 wins already on the season, and haven't played as many matches as the Norsemen. They got into a couple really great tournaments that helped out, got them additional 10 games in that with Mount Pulaski and now this past weekend, what was it, St. Fall? Saints.
For us?
Yeah, what was our last tournament? We were just in.
Oh, the Bloomington.
Yeah, Bloomington Central Catholic is the host of it, but
Saints
I can't.
Fall Classic.
Yeah, we'll go with that because they are the Saints.
They are.
12-2, Lady Norsemen leading here early on. Already the crowd is getting pretty full. Pack the place is definitely the mantra of the night. No one really has games tonight. We do have some practices started tonight with the elementary boys basketball teams, but beyond that, we've got...
it's Hawaiian night. I just see your son came in wearing a nice grass skirt with a
lei. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
I like the school spirit. He's rocking that outfit there. Yeah, it's Hawaiian night, so if you're still making your way out, you've got a Hawaiian shirt, just throw that baby on and get out here and join us.
14-2 is your score. As you see, another substitution for the Eagles. Clyde Weeks comes in and palms the ball and tosses it to the other side. Nice job by Clyde the Glide.
After this match and before we start the warm-ups for varsity is when they'll take a few minutes to honor our seniors. We have 4 that they're going to honor in golf, so coming up with that, we'll have Corey Jacobson, Brett Meyer, Kara Rentz, and Wyatt Snyder. And 5, and also Kyle Overacker. I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. And then for the girls, we have Alyssa Gittens, Evie Martin, Olivia Nelson, Morgan Richards, and Marissa Williams.
Yeah, it's going to be great to honor those seniors and well-deserving to honor them. They have given a lot of themselves, their energy, and also on nights like tonight, we honor the parents along with it as well. So always good to have the parents come out and to celebrate that. We got the golfers to join us because their senior night on the golf course isn't much of anything. So it's good to see them come out here and be able to be recognized while they're on the court here, indoors in front of all the fans. So that's always great to have the golfers join in this process.
14-4 is the lead here for the Lady Norsemen. As we said earlier, there's no freshman match tonight, so this is the JV game.
Yeah, we don't often broadcast the freshman match, but some of you may start tuning in at 5:30 thinking we're going to be bringing the JV match, and it's actually going to be the varsity match.
This is true.
We've been trying to do our best to promote and announce that it is a 4:30 start here. KJ with an ace there, 16-4, commanding lead for this JV team who just got done winning the Putnam County tournament. And friends, they won that by 1 single point. And the way that works is you tally up the wins and losses, and if there is a tie, then you look at what you did against that particular team. In this case, it was the host school, Putnam County, and Newark had played them. They beat them 25-22, and they lost to them 23-25. There's a 1-point differential in the victory that the Lady Norsemen had, which gave them the victory of the entire tournament.
Every point matters, right?
Every point matters, and that found no man's land in the back corner. 17-6. Mark Long with the play on the sideline. He was outside of your camera. See if they can get something here.
This JV program has run a strong showing all year long. I think we only have, is it 2 losses on the season, I believe?
The way I calculated,
they
lost. Well, there was only 2 sets, so they lost the 1 set.
Tie.
Yeah, so that was a tie.
So I think they have 1 loss and 1 tie, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
Coach McKinney is not here. I would have gotten the record from him. The boys' basketball season has started at the middle school level, so
and he is the coach of that.
At Lisbon Grade School where he teaches. So he is.
And he's also the athletic director there.
Yes. So he's running his first practice, and Sam Anderson, the freshman coach, is taking over the JV coaching duties tonight.
Sam Anderson, no stranger to the volleyball
Not
court.
Not at all.
Prior to Maddie Malone, I believe Sam Anderson owned a lot of the records in kills.
Probably did.
Sam Acree.
Acree Anderson, correct.
Yep. Yeah, Sam Acree Anderson single season at NHS was 359 in 2008. Compliments of Bill Ladinsky. And last year, Maddie Malone, as a freshman, had 468. 468. This year, she has 380 already. That's 848 career kills entering the game tonight at Aurora Christian.
She's a tough hitter. We run some strong hitters, and it's fun to see our offense, really, when we get into gear. But Maddie is a good heads-up hitter. No question about it.
Yeah, Sam's career record, which she held from 2006 to 2008 until this year, was 663 career kills as a player at Newark High School. That has been beat already by the sophomore, Maddie Malone. She currently has 848. So I guess that's she's
impressive.
Killed the record.
Killed the kill record. 20-8 here is our score in set 1 of this JV match today.
Snyder's been hitting pretty well. Been real good to see these girls improve their game. There's another slide that I was just about to talk about. Kaylee Wohead, she's improved her hitting so much. KJ Freestead.
Caitlin Hadeberg.
Yep, Caitlin Hadeberg, Kelly Snyder. You know, all these girls, freshmen, sophomore girls, they've just shown so much improvement over the years, starting to get up a little bit higher, getting more confidence to get that full swing. And that's a three-pointer up high.
Stuck in the steps.
There's Brad Ike. We were worried he wasn't going to be here. He had texted me. Him and I texted back and forth. He does the music for me for starting lineups, and so I always like it when him and I are working together on that. 22-9 is your score. Yeah, you'll be honored tonight during the senior night as well
I've
with
got
Marissa
another
Williams.
Senior again. Michaela last year and Marissa this year.
And then you won't be honored for a little while.
That's correct. Yeah, we're definitely in that swing of doing college visits again. So 22-10 is our record here. Good reach by Caitlin Hatterberg.
Oh, nice
beams,
patience.
Nice play out of the beams there by Taylor Christian. Cassidy Adams. Cassidy went with the varsity this weekend, so that was an extra huge win for the JV. They were playing without their libero that's been with them all season. That was the first time I believe they played without her, and boy, they held their own, and she was a great asset to the varsity team.
Yeah, she's getting a warm-up tonight before the varsity match because she goes in. Aurora Christian making a little run here. I'm guessing Coach Anderson's going to take a timeout here in a second. If they score here, nice short serve there. Taylor with the pass set. Nice job by Hatterberg. Miss hit, but they're able to get it.
Yeah, of my 10 varsity seasons coaching, I did my first season at what was then Shabana, but now Indian Creek, and my next 8 were at Aurora Christian, and then I had 1 here at Newark before I had 2 babies at home to take care of. So some good memories. I see actually some of at least one of the parents of Aurora Christian was
one of the players
that I coached, yes.
It's getting pretty loud behind us on the stage. Taylor with the attack. She doesn't get too many attacks except for dumps. And that hit the rafter, and you saw all the fans back up on that one.
See if we can close this game out here. 23-13. Cassidy Adams is back at the line. Our libero for the JV team. Nice hit by KJ on that overpass. We are now at the match point, or the set point here for set 1, 24-13. Our regional's coming up. In case you haven't heard that, our host school is going to be in Arlington Heights at Christian Liberty Academy. So come and join us there. And that's game for set 1. It's 25-13.
We'll be right back after this.
This company was started by my family in 1932.
You never know where you will see one of our trucks. We have 10 trucks and we are proud to serve our customers. Call us for all your grain, flatbed, tanker, and dump trailer needs.
So call the Underhills for all your trucking needs.
Well, these matches are sponsored by West Lisbon Church. Sundays at West Lisbon begin with Sunday school for all ages at 9 a.m. and worship at 10:30 a.m. The members of West Lisbon are committed to moving people who love God into deeper discipleship experiences, with God resulting in activities and relationships that glorify God and advance the gospel in our community and in the world. You can check them out, westlisbon.com. That's pretty simple. westlisbon.com.
We almost hit Dick Kunkel in the crowd over there.
Yeah, good to see Dick Kunkel
guy
here.
that we honored the other night, and it's there he is front row tonight.
See, Jerry and Jeannie Thompson are in the house as well. Welcome from Texas.
Oh, yeah. We bring him from far and wide. Nice kill by the Lady Norseman. Taylor Christian goes back to serve. We are tied up here at 1. Can't get those words out there tonight. Taylor's really done a great job this season. She's got nice hands and a good touch on the ball, and that's great to see her developing as a setter, especially with Olivia as a senior and graduating, and knowing that will need to be filled in the future.
Yeah, it's definitely going to need to be filled, and you would assume Taylor, but I think there's going to be definitely some competition.
Yeah, I know Lex Laurie is transferred in.
Yep, and who knows, a freshman. There's a couple freshmen that are real nice, got real nice hands, and so you always like to create that competition as a coach as well. Not to play a game, but that improves everybody's skills, and you want them pushing each other as much as possible. We do it in every sport, basketball and baseball and soccer.
That's true. Absolutely.
No one should be guaranteed a position exactly. And you can pretty much guess who's going to get certain positions, but some of them are up for grabs. And
True. She definitely will have a good run at that. I know she's got great hands. I know I've talked with Megan and Maddie, and they really like her touch on the ball. So we'll see what time brings.
Yeah, we've got 4 seniors here that play a significant amount of time. And when you have that many seniors, let alone Marissa on the bench. I mean, somebody's got to pick that up.
There you go.
Who's going to be the manager
be our
next year?
Videographer and
who's going to
keeping stats, right?
Yep.
7-1. We came out with a big lead again the second set, just like we did in set 1. Have you seen Aurora Christian play yet this year, Phil?
I have not.
Okay.
I know we've had several girls go and watch them play. Maggie and Naomi.
Right, I believe Naomi has a cousin on the team, right?
Yeah, I think she does.
I think so. Yep, another Sweeney. There she is, number 12.
Number 12 on the varsity?
Yes.
Now, who would you say, Monica, is their big player?
I don't know a whole lot about him. I know Caitlin Beebe, who's a senior, number 14. She sets, she hits. I know she's a strong, solid athlete. I think she'll be a force to be reckoned with, but I do not know much about this team. I know that there was a set of twins that were pretty tough that transferred out and moved away. I believe they moved down south, so I do not know much about their team. Yeah,
they moved down to Florida. I'm not sure if it was Sarasota or if it was what town it was. I can't recall that right now. But definitely Caitlin Beebe is a solid player. We watched her, competed against her last year. Their star outside hitter was sick, the one who moved down Sorry, getting a little side conversation going on right there.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting some scouting out here. I think
Yeah,
we've got some recruiters here as well. So, you know, from both ends, from other high schools and future colleges.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely heard that. But anyway, the outside got the flu last year, and she couldn't play. And so Caitlin, instead of being a setter, she went to the outside, and because she can swing pretty well, and she did a nice job. But that put them without their normal setter, and we did go to 3 sets.
Yes, we did.
And if you remember, Maddie Malone, I think number 11. She was 11th, became 11th in the state of all time, had 32 kills that night in one match, and she was swinging for the fences, and she was putting them away. They did get a transfer in, foreign exchange student, Nafsika, and I'm going to learn how to pronounce her name before I do it in the starting lineups.
That's a long name.
Papaziliou. Yeah, you don't want to butcher it. But Nafsika is a real nice player. I've seen a whole bunch of video on her in preparation for broadcasting tonight, and she can do a lot of things: serve well, dig, pass. She can even set, and she swings pretty hard. She is a senior. And so they're coming pretty strong, and obviously they've got a real nice record and ranked 9th in the state according to Max Preps. Their schedule is pretty strong, so they play a lot of bigger schools, and you know that helps out with any team, and that's what we've been seeing with these girls. We were just down south in Bloomington, played against some solid teams.
That we did, and boy did they play tough this weekend.
They really did.
Newark had a great showing. There were 16 teams in this tournament. Only 3 of us were 1A. And in that 1A, we are ranked number 3 in the state. St. Teresa's is ranked number 2 in the state. Yeah, we came out with a great showing. We knocked off St. Teresa's in 2, Williamsville in 2, Morton High School, they're a 3A. We knocked them off in 2, as well as Bloomington Central Catholic, who was the host school. We actually played at Illinois Wesleyan, but we beat them in addition in the semifinals in the gold bracket, and then lost in the championship game.
In 3 sets. We won the first set.
We did.
Pretty confidently. I mean, it wasn't an easy going, but it truly seemed like we ran out of gas.
It truly did seem that way. We got blocked a lot those last 2 games and had more errors than typical from the hitting line.
Oh, nice pancake by
that was a great
Adams.
Pancake. If you don't know what a pancake is, it's when that back row player or whatever that player is dives and their hand is laying flat on the floor and the ball bounces off of the back of their hand. That is called a pancake. So you don't see that very often.
Man, we saw every possible thing, I feel like, at the tournament.
Yes,
though.
we did. That
defensively,
was such a fun,
offensively.
Wow, our defense was on fire.
And nice attack by
Nice dump
Taylor.
there by Taylor. Dominating lead here, 15-3 in set 2. If you missed the start here, there is no freshman game tonight. Set 1 of the JV game, we won 25-13, and we are up now 15-3.
I'm not sure what happened right there.
Lindsay Hatterberg subs in for her sister Caitlin. Little Hatterberg exchange.
I looked down for a second and I didn't see what happened.
I did not either. I did the same. Looked down and missed that call.
You can kind of see from your camera view that it is starting to get packed here. There is still some room if you want to sneak your way here.
Absolutely. We've got room. Come on over.
Bleachers behind me, immediately behind you and I and Bill is spacious, and where the band usually plays nowadays during the high school boys games. Great passing. That serve receive is so crucial.
Yes, it is. It really makes us transition into that offense. Ooh, nice hit right down the line there by Aurora Christian.
I don't know if you saw those stats that I sent out when I sent out about the tournament, Monica.
I only looked at actually the one for the overall season. I haven't had a chance to do them by game.
Well, I talked about the whole tournament and then about individual players.
Oh, yes.
Our serve receives for the entire tournament, we had 199 serves that were served to us and we received them. 10 times we had errors out of those 199. That's a
impressive.
95% success rate. And I didn't categorize those on how perfect the passes were, but a lot of those were right on the money.
They were right on the money.
And that was led by Maddie Malone. 99 of those 199 were by her. And she only had 3 errors out of basically 100.
That's awesome. And Maggie Scott was a machine in the back row.
Yeah, Maggie Scott.
She was digging up some plays that you thought, there's no way anybody's getting a hand on that ball, and she made a great play. Naomi Sweeney, too. Wow.
Yeah, they had some outstanding.
They just had some great digs on the ball.
Maggie had 90 digs in the tournament. She 59, she serve received 37 times with only 2 errors. Naomi Sweeney, 40 digs. 36 times serve receive. Who I thought also had a great tournament was Cassidy Adams. She served received 26 times with only 1 error for a sophomore. And
that's great to see.
That was a wonderful thing to see. She had 23 digs on top of that as well. She's in there for 2 rotations. When right after Morgan serves, she then goes in for those, well, I guess 2.5 rotations. I'm not sure how you categorize that.
And while it is so sad every year, you go through that, it's so sad to lose your seniors. We have tools to rebuild with, and it's fun to see what's coming up the line here.
Yeah, we don't do stats for these JV team. Hit the antenna.
Hit the antenna.
Yep. The ref's got that one. Yeah, that tournament, it was... here are the leaders in that tournament, individual leaders. Maddie Malone led the team in kills. She had 61. She led the team in serve receives 99 times. Olivia Nelson led the team in assists. She had 116 assists. She also had 8 aces on the night. Maddie Chapman led the team with 11 blocks. Maggie Scott led the team with digs with 90. And Naomi Sweeney led the team. She had 60 serves during the tournament, which was quite amazing. So many girls had so many huge plays, from big kills to blocks to digs. I remember Alyssa Gittens and an unbelievable dig that she had. I don't know who got the hit. Maybe it was Malone or Marissa.
I think it was Megan that got blocked.
Yeah, she crushed it.
Yeah, and it came
Megan
straight down.
They blocked it, and it went straight down. I talked to Alyssa afterwards, and she said, Phil, it was pure luck. I put my arms out, and it hit my arms, and it bounced right back up perfectly.
Oh, the look on her face was awesome.
And
she stood up, put both hands in the air.
Scored.
The place was going nuts.
Because we scored right after that,
we did.
and she did. She put both arms up like she just won the world championship.
Oh, it was so fun.
All of those games will be up there. I thought I had them all ready to go on our password-protected site, but sometimes when you're uploading them so fast, YouTube actually thinks you're uploading the exact same video, so they duplicate themselves.
Oh.
And so you go to, oops, someone grabbed the net. You go to check out the final thing, and you can see that they were actually duplicated. All right, well, Monica's going to sign off. She is heading out as a senior parent. I don't know if Tully got here yet. Tully's not here yet? Plenty of time, plenty of time. 18-11 is your score. 18-12. Lady Norsemen are 30-2 right now in the season. The varsity team, as we talked about, this JV team, I believe have only lost 1 and tied 1. The rest are victories on their side. Nice attack. Way to keep your feet on the ground. Cassidy, when she's in front of that line, cannot attack by jumping. And it's getting to be a tight game here. Free ball coming over. in that tournament, cumulative stats, Lady Norseman had 136 kills, 298 digs, 122 assists, 39 blocks. We mentioned earlier the serve received, 199 serve receives, and only 10 errors. They also had 282 serves that they did themselves, 20 aces, and only 16 errors. That's a 94.3% serve rate. We're going to have our friend Bill Ladinsky join us on the air. He's getting ready to get on the clock, but he's not there yet. Bill, welcome to My Sports Wire.
Thanks, Bill.
How you feeling? You feeling great, right?
Yeah, I'm hopefully turned the corner, and thanks to all the prayers from you guys, and pleasure to sit in with you while Monica enjoys a well-deserved time in the sun with her husband and daughter. So this is a nice night here. It's going to provide some good competition with the varsity. Aurora Christian's a decent club, and the girls are fresh off an amazing tournament down in Bloomington. Just ran a little shy of winning the whole thing, but certainly no shame in who they played and how they finished, because it was incredible. And we're going to be doing a story middle of the week on how this schedule has really prepared them for some good things, and how it's really done a good job of getting them ready to see some great competition. And not only that, but in the process, they've slayed that good competition.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, it's not just been, well, we're going to play a great schedule. Well, we'll do okay. They've done great. They've done incredibly well. So, very impressed with how they've played. And, again, we're going to try to feature that a little bit midweek in the Times. And
yeah, that will be great. That will be great. And like you were saying, we went into that tournament, at least from our reporter's standpoint, that we were just going to do pretty well. I'm a little more half full kind of guy, where I expect our girls to do an excellent job, but as a realist as well, I just read a lot about the competition, and it was going to be tough. You look at Morton, for example. I mean, they're a tough ball club, and we took them down.
Yeah, pretty handily in the second set.
Yeah.
Listen, anybody that was playing in that tournament were invited for a reason, because they're top-notch program. Same thing with the Mount Pulaski tournament, the Mantino tournament to some extent. Listen, Newark's played in 3 big dog tournaments this year. Finished first, second, and third. And lost only 2 matches. Lost to the defending Class 2A champion at Mount Pulaski, and lost to a very good Pleasant Plains team in the championship on Saturday. So I don't know how much more you could ask of this group.
Yeah, 30-2 is their record. They're going to try to make it 31-2 after tonight. A huge ace there by Annika Meyer. Timeout by Aurora Christian. We're here with Bill Ladinsky on My Sports Wire. So Aurora Christian, obviously a tough ball club, going to be tough. It is likely the sectional championship face-off. It's a preview of that, which would be played at Serena High School. Obviously advantage to us being local, and we've played in that gym multiple times.
Well, and this game will give both teams a little preview.
It will.
Of what to expect.
There'll be a lot of sizing up that's happening right here.
And these games are always very interesting because, hey, are you gonna show everything necessarily? You want to go out and win the match, but again, you want to show everything that you got. I'd imagine, Tanya's not worried about that. She's just going to play, and she's pretty confident that she's seen some pretty good volleyball out of her team this year.
Yeah, we really have, and definitely seen some really strong teams. Annika Meyer doing an excellent job here. Let me pull that Mark's auto service off. And another ace for Annika Meyer, staying strong, 23-19. Her father, by the way, says that this has grown to be his favorite sport to watch. Isn't that crazy?
Well, that's surprising to me because he's such a basketball guy, you know?
He is a basketball legend here at Newark High School, and got another ace. That's 4 aces in these last 5 serves, and now they have a 5-point lead.
Yeah, well, they had a very big
point.
lead. It got cut
down. They did. They were up at least 8-1 or something like that to start with. Annika trying to finish it off, and here we go. Free ball coming over. They should be able to get something pretty good here. A little slide technique. Wohead gets it, and they get the victory. 25-19 is your score.
Awfully good. They dominated the first set and, you know, had to battle a little bit in the second, but came away a winner.
Yeah, it was 25-13 in that first set, 25-19 in the second set. It is senior night, so I am going to go to the PA announcer. We appreciate, Bill, you being on the show.
Thanks, buddy.
But we'll go to Carol and anyone else who's going to talk. I think Carol does most of the talking here, but we'll go to her.
All right.
It's right there.
Montana
Stephen Janelle Overrocker. He plans to attend Illinois Valley Community College and major in computer science and technology. So I wanted to make sure we get on your time. And now the seniors from our girls volleyball team. Our first senior, number 1, Evie Martin. Evie is the daughter of Steve and Charlotte Martin. She plans to attend Waubonsee Community College to major in early childhood education and play basketball.
What's in there? It's like a water.
Our next volleyball senior, number 8, Olivia Nelson. Olivia is the daughter of Kevin and Chris Nelson. She plans to attend Joliet Junior College for 2 years and then transfer to a 4-year university. Our next senior, number 9, Morgan Richards. Morgan is the daughter of Tim and Diana Richards. She plans to attend a 4-year Christian university and play volleyball. Her career goal is to get a Bachelor of Science in Nursing and then get her master's to become a pediatric nurse practitioner. Our next volleyball senior, number 15, Alyssa Gittens. Alyssa is the daughter of Adam and Jesse Carlson. She plans to play volleyball for 2 years at a community college and then transfer to Coastal Carolina to finish her bachelor's degree in marine science.
Team mom,
And our final volleyball senior is our manager, Marissa Williams. Marissa is the daughter of Tully and Monica Williams. She plans to attend a 4-year Christian college to major in graphic arts or film media productions with a minor in communications to become a graphic artist or freelance videographer. To the seniors, thank you for your strong commitment to the golf and volleyball programs. Your hard work, effort, and commitment are appreciated by your coaches, your school, and your community. To the parents, thank you for your support, driving long distances, and most of all, raising your sons and daughters into fine young men and women that stand before us today. For many of you, today was a day that some may have wished came sooner, only to find that this day was the last thing you truly wanted. When you step onto the court or golf course for the last time, take a moment to stand quietly and look out into the crowd. Look at your teammates, your coaches, your fellow seniors, and remember the way it made you feel. You will remember this feeling for the rest of your life. Years from now, you may not remember all the wins and losses of each season, but you will remember the teammates that took this journey with you and never let you look back. The ones that never let you forget the stupid things you did, mainly because they did them with you. You will remember the coaches that pushed you and never let you give up, made you run until you couldn't walk. But more than that, you will remember the opportunity they gave you to play the game you learned to love, the game that changed your life, and the game that taught you more lessons about life, love, and dedication than anything else ever could. Remember the impact you had on your teammates' lives, and it is immeasurable. The time you spent dedicated to the sport you love and was never ever a waste of your time, because you are a better person because of it. It has been a pleasure and honor to have you as members of the Newark High School golf and volleyball teams. You have been role models for younger Norsemen and have been true ambassadors for our school. Your work ethic, class, and leadership that you have exhibited as players will find you achieving excellence in your own careers. Grasp the memories, experiences, joys, and challenges of Newark High School, and may they be key ingredients in making you an even better person. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us in congratulating the seniors, for the class of 2019.
Thank you.
Well, welcome back to My Sports Wire. We're getting ready for starting lineups and stuff here. We've got a few minutes to go. This match sponsored by West Lisbon Church. Check them out, westlisbon.com. Well, Monica, we talked about it earlier. 19-7 is Aurora Christian. 30-2 for the Lady Norsemen. Aurora Christian with a number 9 ranking according to Max Preps, and Lady Norsemen currently with a number 3. That might change tomorrow morning in the Tuesday polls, since we beat number 1 and 2 in 2 straight. But you never know. The young lady, the senior, number 9, Nafsika Papovasulehu, she is right in front of us, number 9. She is the foreign exchange student I was referring to earlier. Real nice ball player. Nice addition to the team.
Where is she from?
You know, I knew that, but she played on, is it Greece? I could be totally wrong there, so I don't want to say it if I'm wrong there. And then out there you see number 14. That is Beebe, Caitlin Beebe. Some of you guys probably know Don Beebe. He's one of the assistant coaches here. He played professional football, played in the NFL for several years. He has a huge play against Leon Lett, and that he's famous for. But it's going to be a battle. It is nearly standing room only. We still have some space behind us on the stage. Now, in previous years, Monica, they did not open the stage for volleyball games, at least for the recent past. And without that,
we wouldn't have room.
We wouldn't have room.
No.
There wouldn't be room in this gym left over. You guys can see it on your screen there, how it's so packed, and you'll be able to see a little bit of the hitting right now from some of these girls. And it does look like BB is playing as the outside hitter, not a setter. She has the capability, obviously, to be a setter at any point. What are you thinking, Monica, as we're getting ready to start this battle?
I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be, a matter of who can hop into their offense. How do we serve, receive? What does consistency look like for the night? We came off a strong weekend. We've come off against some big teams this weekend, playing really strong. And so I'm really confident in our abilities to come out and take this match tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I think there is a large confidence level. Our team has not, can we say the phrase, laid an egg yet this year, meaning they have come out minus the first set at Mantino when we drove to Mantino.
Yes.
That 9 in the morning. And was that against Mantino? No, that was against
no, it was not against
Clarendon
Mantino.
Hills or something. I can't even think of the team right now. But we laid an egg on that one, and then it was like, okay, let's get it going. And so these Norsemen have been pretty consistent this year in their ability to be up for small games and big games. And obviously senior night always is a big game for any sport and any team and any season. But even tonight as we watch for a potential preview, we both have to do our jobs in order to get to that sectional championship, so we don't want to be presumptuous. There are a lot of teams out there that both of us have to beat in order to get to that point. But truly, statistically speaking only, that's the only reason we would say it's a potential.
Right, exactly. We are ranked 1 in our sectional. They are ranked 2 in our sectional. So, of course, they split 1 and 2 in the regionals. So they are at the regional that they are hosting, and that sent us far north up to Arlington Heights for our regional.
Yeah, you see right there, BB is setting, and so when she's in the front, she'll occasionally set, but she can swing with the left hand pretty hard, as we just saw. I'm going to go to the auditorium mic, where it's going to feature me. Well, I'm not going to be singing the national anthem. Our choir will be doing that, but I will be doing starting lineups. We'll be back.
The Aurora Christian Eagles will take on the Lady Norsemen. At this time, will you please stand for the singing of our national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be sung by Newark's very own choir.
I'll tell you what, it is rocking here, Monica. Woo-wee. Are you kidding me, friends, as I like to say?
Here we go. Let's do this.
Here we go. Sorry, I had you turned down. I know
That's
you can
all
turn
right.
up yourself. I was just trying to do a job for you there. All right, it's all knotted up, 0-0. Remember, this match is sponsored by West Lisbon Church. Check them out, westlisbon.com. Here we go. Well, the last 5 games I haven't been broadcasting. I've been just statting. So
that's right, and I've been just cheering.
Yeah, so we got to get back into this.
Doing that.
So I'll do my best to give play-by-play here. And Olivia Nelson, we won the flip, or we won the flip, and so we already have your side chosen for you where our bench starts at, and we obviously chose the serve. BB will start on the right side.
Student section's already on their feet and standing up here on the stage.
Nafsika, that's what I'll go with. She'll start on the outside.
Nice corner serve.
And they found a wide open spot right over the head. 1-0 in favor of the Eagles. BB back to serve.
Assuming she's going to be setting now that she's in the back row.
And we'll take a freebie there, 1-1.
Naomi Sweeney comes in for Megan Williams.
We always take any freebies we can get.
Absolutely.
And we just missing that line. Hits the antenna, 2-1 Norseman lead. BB will come up and set here.
Nice serve by Sweeney. Some good top spin.
Big block by Malone. Couldn't get it all the way down. They'll go at it again. And they hit it across. I think Liv thought it was going to be wide.
Yeah, I think she misjudged her space on the court there. That's easy to happen sometimes in those cases. Blocking, as we've talked about in previous matches, is going to be huge for us tonight. Playing tough at the net.
There's a nice serve receive. They'll go to Malone. Malone hits it off, but nice dig by Gitz, who's right there. Malone again, and they block it twice in a row. Remember, she had 32 kills against them last season to get herself in that top 20 of all time in kills in one match. Here's a serve. Nice serve receive. They'll go back to Evie. Evie rolls it over the top to a wide open spot.
Nails it. Nice kill there by Evie Martin.
And that was a good decision that time by Olivia Nelson, deciding to go behind her, knowing that they're just going to try to pick off Malone as much as possible. Hits the beam. They adjust for it. Hits the beam again. That's the tough part about coming in here. I mean, it is equal for both teams, but obviously we've played with it quite a few times in practice. Maggie Scott serving again. Norseman up 4-3.
The Megatron as they're chanting with the serve. Beautiful.
Big block. Nice
there.
job by Malone and Chapman there. Malone getting her
Beautiful.
arms on it.
And that counts as a double block, as we talked about before. It's both going up. Great play at the net.
Another nice serve by Maggie. Outside. Huge block again. That time Chapman. And
Chapman had it. Evie Martin with the assist.
6-3. As we talked about, that block is going to be huge, and you want that presence there as much as possible. Maggie will continue to serve. Excellent server. They're going in tight on the one right now, and they bring it right where they needed it. Here's the set again. Hits it high and tight. Maggie will pass set. Malone just kind of rolls it over.
Out. She swung wide.
When you have the block, you create high hits. That's why the back row has to be ready, or they have to be ready for the dink, the rollover.
Nice serve to position.
Yeah, good change
there.
it up.
Yeah.
Chapman with the overpass, and
Chapman
they're going to call timeout here,
ready.
I'm guessing.
Yep, you called that right. 8-3, Newark with a great lead here to begin.
We'll be right back. timeouts. All our timeouts sponsored by Mark's Auto Service, 815-695-5500. Tonight's match sponsored by West Lisbon Church. Check them out, westlisbon.com.
Megatron, Maggie Scott maintains the serve here. She's on a roll. 8-3, Newark with the lead. Nice serve to position 6.
They're not going to get anything good. She gets an ace out of the deal.
She's got a smile out of that running back here to the line.
I'll tell you what, that's not what Coach Currens had written up out of that timeout.
Not at all.
Is get some confusion. And Bill, is this her 8th serve or 7th? That's 4.
We'll take that. That's 8 serves there for the Megatron. Score of 10-3. Nice to hop out to a lead like this against a tough team like Aurora Christian. Nice serve to position 6.
They'll go back behind. They'll roll it over just like we talked about.
Maggie was right there.
Abby going to roll it herself.
Using that full net by the Norseman. Oh, and
another huge block.
The Maddie duo. Maddie Chapman, Maddie Malone.
I'll tell you what
Strong
they're doing right now is they are timing everything absolutely perfect at that net. The ball is, the pace isn't quick enough for Aurora Christian to stop them in that block. They're able to see it. They got the touch. Just got
on it.
Out to Chapman. Chapman floats it over. Great decision by Chapman. Her second.
Loving the dink to the hole right there, right over the block. She did that so nice and short.
The Lady Norsemen only have 3 kills, yet they're up 12-3.
Nice serve to position 1. We got a little
nice
on
play.
Good coverage.
And Malone finds the corner and gets the kill on a. She barely even touched it. That's her first kill of the night.
13-3. Newark with a pretty outstanding lead at this point in the game.
Yeah, you wanted to say commanding. I know you did.
I did. Oh
my!
All of that ball.
Are you kidding me, friends?
And a little leather for dinner right there, man. That was a sweet hit.
Yeah, she was going to go up and just push it down, but she said, nope, I'm going to crush this.
I'm going to hit that ball.
14-3. Norsemen have come out on fire. Maggie Scott is on fire, and she gets another kill. That's her second. Yep. She has 13 points here, and they have to burn their last time out already. Lady Norsemen are on fire. We'll be right back after this. Well, here we go. 15-3. Maggie continues to serve. That's her 14th serve. They're going to try to stop the bleed, but a free ball.
They took the setter out. We're good.
Oh, it hit the beam or hit the speaker.
Took a couple bounces there in the ceiling.
Yeah, it's almost like they needed to do that. Just a little, get a weird dump play. Try to get a side out right away.
Right idea.
That's 4.
She wasn't clear on the net.
15-5. You want to get a side out here. Don't want to give them any type of run. BB is set to come in the front on the next play. Tough serve receive. 15-6.
It's a nice serve by ACS. Time for a big side out here.
Malone will be set up on her transition.
It's this mental toughness of give me that ball.
They'll pass it to Malone. Malone will dink
it
over.
Low pass. It worked.
Float it over. Good pass by.
Powers it down.
Got the kill.
Malone. Morgan Richards, another senior into the game.
And
Morgan brings a lot of spunk to this team.
She does. I'll tell you what, that was an excellent pass set by Olivia Nelson. Long distance. Got it right next to the net for Morgan Richards. You know, my dad always talked about when you come into a game for the first time or you're just getting ready to play in a big game, take a couple inches back because you're going to overpower stuff.
Right.
16-7. They've inched their way back. Down 9, Aurora Christian is. Slide for Chapman. Chapman hits it down and hits it long. Momentum has swung in the favor of the Eagles. Norsemen up, doubled their score, though. So you just want to stop some bleeding here if you're the Norsemen.
Oh, I thought that would have been Maggie's ball. That was a little widespread there in the back. I think
Coach
they'll make some adjustment here.
Could take a timeout here, but she doesn't want to burn it in case.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that. We're going to gain momentum right here with the side out. There we go.
Right to Malone. Malone rolls it. They had double blockers right there. And it's 16-10. It's a 6-point lead. Norsemen were enjoying a very strong 12-point lead, and it's down half.
Yeah, it's cut in half already. Time for a side out.
A wonderful serve by Nafsika, and coach is going to call a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. Yeah, you really want to stop the bleeding here. Get a side out. Real nice serving by Nafsika, the senior.
That's a nice gain for their school and this foreign exchange student. She's a good player. Nice up by Maggie. It's all right. Yep. She was there, just overpassed, just a little high.
16-12. The high schoolers, fans are trying to get everyone back into it, including, obviously, most importantly, the Lady Norsemen. The running serve, nice service, up to Chapman. Chapman throws it off. Can't get the kill.
Nice
overpass. Good dig by Cassidy. Long pass over to Malone. Malone hits it, almost wide. They play it. Now we should get something good here. They go to Chapman. Chapman swipes it off of her and gets the kill.
Gets the kill.
Stops the bleeding.
All right, Maddie Malone to the back to serve, Megan Williams back into the game.
Maddie Malone leading the team in serve percentage and aces. Megan Williams has yet to get a swing on it. Only in for one serve. Nice service there. Nice dig. Should get some out wide to Williams here. Williams will set it up and get a roll. Doesn't get the kill. Long pass to the outside. Chapman just misses it. Nice dig. Up to Chapman. Chapman hits it down. Gets a fine open spot.
That one.
She has 4 kills on the night.
18-12. Maddie Malone continues at the service line.
Yeah, more importantly than her 4 kills is the 6-point lead that the Lady Norsemen are celebrating.
Yes. Owning the block right now is going to be important too.
Out wide, they had it. Chapman got to close that gap a little bit. You've got Olivia Nelson there who doesn't have the reach as much. 18-13. This is their freshman coming in to serve. They'll go out wide to Williams. Williams hits it right off her arm for the kill.
Maddie Chapman now back to serve, and Alyssa Gittens back in the front. I hope Grandpa's watching in the UP there, so we're going to give a shout-out, Go Punky, from Grandpa.
Chapman getting the call from Coach. She'll be going to the 1 spot, which is the back left. And just gets it over the ribbon. Should get something good here. Out to Williams. Williams tips it. They're able to hang on to it. Not much. Free ball coming over. She'll get something good here. Back to Gitz, and she gets a wide open spot.
Punky with the kill. Gitz got that one.
Nice job. Nobody in that area. Norseman with a 7-point lead, and they've got to 20. There's always that race to 20 that you try to get to. Chapman getting the call. She'll be trying to go same spot, back left corner, 20-13.
And every point is huge here.
Overpass. Gets it, but
Got
not
it.
enough.
Yep, we'll take that. 21-13.
Chapman, nice curve on that ball. Hits the rafter and nothing they could do.
Almost.
4 hits. No ace for it. They got too much of it. Normally I give an ace, but they definitely had the ability to throw that over if they wanted to. 4 serve for Chapman.
Nice.
Nice job by Cassidy Adams.
Outside to Megan.
Out to Megan. Megan hits it hard off her hands and into the fans.
And a kill again.
That's her second kill. Norseman with a 10-point lead, almost back to that 12-point. Great job by Chapman keeping it going. They're going to keep going. Same location, back left side. Chapman with a little curve there. Overpass.
Oh, good job, Megan. Yes, Aurora Christian was in the net.
And Williams
Megan
gets the
was
kill
up.
on that. On that overpass. Chapman trying to serve it out.
This is for the
24-13.
Set point.
She changes it up a little bit. Libero goes for it. Big set here. Pushes. Nice dig
up.
by Williams. Back row. Attack by Malone, and she gets it in and goes almost all the way to the top. She gets her 4th kill. More importantly, the Lady Norsemen win 25-13 in set number 1, and they do take up that 12-point lead once again. Wow. Great to see that, Monica.
Yes, it is. What a fantastic, fantastic performance there.
Let's hear from our sponsors.
Mike Rowe here at the Parker residence, where the upstairs toilet is not good. Luckily, the Parkers called Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, and now their plumber, Tony, is literally bending over backwards to get things moving again. You should see him. It's incredible. Tony brought all the tools and parts he needs to do the job from start to finish, which, by the sound of it, is right now. When you gotta go, go with the pros at Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. And by go, I don't mean go, you know what I mean. Call 877-BEN-1776. Each independent franchise is like...
Well, thanks to all of our sponsors. We also want to thank Underhill Trucking, Gary and Sherry Underhill. In fact, Sherry Underhill is in the front row. I still call her Mrs. Underhill, my first grade teacher.
Was she really?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. We appreciate Sherry and Gary and all that they do for the community. She's brought some grandkids with her, and by my mother-in-law and my aunt down there. We do appreciate all of our sponsors. Let's go over some stats here real quick. Maggie Scott had 14 serves. Chapman with 6 serves. Maggie with 2 aces in that time. Both Chapman and Malone with 4 kills each. Megan Williams with 3. She got in right at the end there and was able to get 3 quick ones out of 5 hits. Evie Martin and Alyssa Gittens both with a kill each. Chapman with 3 blocks, Malone with 2, and Evie with 1. And Olivia Nelson with 10 assists. Crucial part is controlling that net.
It is, absolutely. We don't have digs or serve receives here, so if you're wondering what those stats
yeah,
are,
that's
those
right.
are kept on,
That's
on
right.
the bench over there. With
I'm glad you mentioned that, because we take pride in statting all of the stats as well as we can. We don't do every single stat, but we do quite a few of them. We don't do ball handling attempts, and we don't do points. I don't calculate the points.
Correct.
The boys just grabbed the names of the Newark players.
I'm not sure what they needed that one for.
The names of the Newark players. The Newark High School boys did that.
We're a small enough school that pretty much everybody knows everybody's name, but you know, that's the way it goes, I guess. What do we have here in Newark? 162?
I think 162.
In the high school.
Coach has changed the lineup a little bit. Chapman will start out in front, and that's why they're a little confused right now. Malone will start off in the front right. Gitz is in the back. This is the first time.
Oh, that's interesting.
First time she has started this way all year. She mentioned that earlier that she was going to. Pass up to Malone. Malone crushes it down. Beebe tries to get it, but nothing doing.
That was a great hit. That's a hard one to get back here in position 1. She nailed that corner. Megan Williams now into the front row.
And Malone back to serve. And she gets an ace right away. Beautiful server. 2-0 Lady Norseman. And we have a perfect angle on that serve where it's just moving. It's almost a knuckleball coming at us. A screwball.
It had
Are you
lot
kidding me?
of spin on that ball. That is a hard one, hard one to return.
You want to race out, get an 8-point lead as quickly as you can.
She had a nice spin there. You see that ball taking a dive?
And nothing coming over, just a free ball. We should
Free
get
ball.
something good for Chapman here.
A slide. Could they get a touch? Kept it in play for the hit.
Olivia
with
going
a
deep.
little hit there.
Yeah. Has to roll it over. Malone's got it. They'll go back out to Williams, and they block it. I thought they were going to guess Chapman was going to be set there, but they stayed with Williams.
They did.
That was a good job by their
It's a good
defense.
try. That's one where we really need to go high on that outside and let her get that full reach over the block.
Yeah, when you
or
have
she's
a
got
block
to adjust
coming in
that
like
hit and hit the hole.
Malone with the serve receive. They'll go right back to Chapman. She just pushes it over. Chapman had the block and then catches it. 3-2. That's Nafsik Papa Vasilehu. Nice serve receive. Back to Chapman. Chapman finds a gap in the back and gets the kill.
I think I got it there with my shoe.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Chapman's 5th kill of the night. And she'll go back to serve.
Newark with a little lead here, 4-2. Every point makes a big difference.
And Chapman goes right back in that corner.
Short.
Oh, nice up. Big set.
Oh, that would have gone long. Thank you for touching that.
And that's a short
and we'll
one.
take that. 5-2.
I think that would have been long, and Coach is saying that. I almost thought Gitz had a double hit on that set, but she must have got her hand underneath it. Chapman with her 8th serve of the night. And they missed play. She hit the net, I thought, with her head. And
we had a misplay as well.
Yeah, it was one after another. A ball handling error for Olivia Nelson. She had maybe 4 the entire tournament.
Real short.
Nice dig out to Williams. Williams just floats it over. Wisely just controlled it. Her 4th of the night. That was a beautiful play by the freshman to decide, I'm not going to hit it into your arms again this time. I'm going to float it over. 6-3, Olivia Nelson. That's only her 2nd serve of the night. Out wide. They get a good one, but it's out deep. 7-3, 4-point lead. We want to double that if we can. And obviously you want to keep going as far as you can, but I always say 8 is a nice cushion. Oh, nice dig by the
Olivia.
setter, and good talk by Megatron to just get a nice, easy pass over. Back set.
Oh, Megan with that beautiful block. Man, that ball just went straight down off about her elbows.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. If you can time that and get it right down, that's perfect timing by Megan Williams. Here's another play, the dump. Nice job by Olivia. A set here by Maggie. And Evie gets the 2nd kill of the night for her, and Maggie gets her 1st assist.
That was a great slice by Evie Martin. She just took it sharp to the other side.
We'll keep it here. 9-3 is your score. There, you've got a 6-point lead here. Chapman and Malone each with 5 kills. Megan Williams with 4. 2 aces both for Malone and Scott. 3 blocks for Chapman, 2 for Malone, 1 for Evie, and then we just saw that solo block by Megan Williams. 13 assists by Olivia Nelson. Again, more importantly, set number 1 went in favor of the Lady Norsemen, 25-13, and now they're up here 9-3 in set 2. A real change-up for Coach in the lineup.
It was. They advanced the rotation opposite almost of what it was before.
And Malone will be coming to the front next play. Is that right?
Correct.
Malone had a
nice hit.
hand on it, but overpowered it. Nice hit by Nafsika. And she'll go back. She's got a
She's
real
a tough
nice
server.
serve.
She got on a roll on us during set 1
But
there.
you notice the rotation here. You've
Right.
got Malone and Maggie
I
Scott
think
are
that's
serve
part
receive.
of the. I think that was part of the change. Was to
I
adapt
think
to
you
this.
might be right. You've got 2 unbelievable serve receivers. Megan tries to go to the line, can't get the point. They'll roll it over.
Someone hit the net on the way up there.
Out wide to Malone or to Williams, and she gets it, and then
Nice.
she hits
And
the
she hit
net
the
on
net
the
on the way up.
pass. She tried to get the dig, and she came up and hit the net
Yep.
on that dig. Not an error on the hit, an error on going after it. Nafsika with the play to Maggie gets it here. Evie over the top. Evie snuck it right through the
Right
2
through
blockers.
the block.
Oh,
Short.
thought it might be too much of a catch. Nice pass set by Maggie. They dump it over, but Maggie's there. Push out to Williams.
Went
and
way
Williams
too wide.
can't even get a hand on it. Second error by Olivia, and it's a 3-point match. They've cut it in half. Nafsika has been an excellent server for the Eagles. She has that runner where she's serving several feet in front of that line, because as long as you're a nice idea
Good
to dump, couldn't get it in.
She came up and hit that back row, and you see she couldn't jump because it would have been in front of the line.
Nice block by BB.
Oh,
Great find
beautiful
by Gitz.
idea, man. Gets turned and shot it deep to the corner. That was almost to the line.
That was a genius
That
play
was
by
so
Gitz.
smart.
Saw
that was
the court.
heads-up volleyball right there. Naomi Sweeney into the game now for Megan Williams. Naomi goes back to serve, our second leading server with aces for the season. Oh, and almost the let serve. Tough, man. Tough to come in and have that error. Almost had it.
10-7, 3-point
quick side out
lead.
here.
Malone's in the front. That's a crucial point at this juncture. 10-7.
We've got a strong serve receive line back there.
Caught her up. Just
Did,
caught her up.
high. Some of those are hard when they catch you high. You're not sure if you're to take it with your pass, with your arms down, or to put your hands up. It caught her in that awkward position between the two. So did that one. And
that's a
she
kill.
says, I'll take all of that one.
That's her 6. She was patient as she came up to the line, looked at it, and was able to get it strong. Now we've got 3 blockers up there. Chapman coming in. Megatron back. She served 14 in a row in the first set.
Nice up. That would have been in. That was smart.
She tries to go deep. Can't get it. Chapman with the
beautiful.
block, solo block.
You
She
see
got
that
a one hand
She
on
just
it.
moved that one hand and tracked that ball the whole way. That was sweet.
Chapman has been a beast at the net. Maggie has been a beast from the service line.
Oh, nice deep corner serve.
Oh, nice dig. Up. Good pass by Maggie.
It's
She goes
going
deep. And
but too deep.
I like the idea.
Yeah, about 2 feet more, and we would have had that corner shot. 2 feet less, I guess I should say. Score is 12-9 here in favor of the Lady Norsemen. If you missed the first set, we won 25-13.
Good decision by Maggie. Last second turns her back, almost like a baseball player up to bat and turning on a curveball.
Morgan Richards in to serve. Morgan served tough over the weekend at our tournament. Looking for some good serving from her right now.
Nice service there. Back set.
Oh, almost had a pancake there.
Chapman got a hand on it, but it was turned as she was sliding over, and so it deflected out of bounds. Morgan only got one serve that time, but it was successful. Beebe back to the back.
Which puts her as a setter now in the back row.
Up to Malone.
Beautiful.
Malone with a solo blocker. Malone kind of owns the net at that point. If you saw that, there was a solo blocker, and so she was able to crush it. Williams back in the game. Malone back to serve. She has 5 so far. This is number 6. She has two aces so far.
Hit the antenna. Newark ball.
Good point by the refs. The refs have done a nice job. They've stayed on
They really
every
have
single
done a nice job.
play so far.
I've had this up ref at a lot of the games that I had actually for Lisbon.
Oh, what a dig. What a dig by Malone.
That was an awesome dig.
Chapman gets a touch.
Good hand, good hand.
Out wide to Williams.
Reach.
Williams hits it right off him for the kill. That's all because of defense right there. Williams had a nice hit, obviously, but
the
Malone
defense
with
was
an unbelievable
save. 16-10. Malone maintains the serve deep to the corner and long.
That doesn't happen often. 16-11, 5-point lead. Navsika in the front row. She's in the middle right now. She hasn't done a lot at the net. She's done more at the service line.
Yes, she's tough out there.
It'll be a back set to Chapman. Saw that coming, and she gets her 6th kill of the night.
And she's been tough at the serving line as well, where she heads right now.
This is her 9th serve of the match. Norsemen are up 6.
Nice serve.
Nearly gets an ace on that
free ball,
one.
Free ball.
They should get something good here. Out to Williams, high and tight. She'll roll it over the top. They can just keep playing. Williams hits it off the hand, can't get it in for the point. Here they come. And they get it. Chapman doesn't get the dig, not used to being out there at that point. And they hit it off the ribbon, and they get Chapman off balance. 17-12, 5-point lead. This is Lily Carl, a sophomore serving. She'll give it to Malone. Malone had a little trouble with it. Gets it to Gitz. Gitz rolls it over. Here they come outside, wide. The blockers are there, so they have to keep shooting it high. Williams hits way high.
She was went way tall on that one. Just got to follow through. She caught the side of that ball, not the top of it.
4-point lead for the Lady Norsemen. They've led this whole match, this whole set. Back row attack for Malone. She didn't get all of it. Hit the net. Free ball coming over. Should get something good here. Nice play by Megatron, and hits off the ribbon. Good no call by the refs. Free ball coming over.
Short.
Nice tight one. Up to Gitz. Gitz throws it. Can't get it. Rolls it over. Good rally here by both teams. Williams gets it. Nice block. What a dig. Gets the kill. What a dig by the sophomore.
Fantastic effort on that ball.
What a beautiful dig by the sophomore.
That was great.
And they finished it up.
Way to go, Cassidy.
Olivia Nelson with her 6th serve. Norsemen up 5.
Short.
They've been handling that. They get out of the way. Evie will just roll it over. Good decision, not trying to do anything extra there.
Great block by Evie up there.
Student body's calling for a 4-hit. Evie hits it hard, hits the beam.
Great hit by Evie.
Still alive, though.
Oh, it's still in play. Over, they got it.
Good decision by Olivia. Can't get the point. Floats it over the top. Here's a set. Wide to Evie. Evie then hits it straight down.
Oh, man, she is hot tonight, man. She's on a
That's
roll.
her 3rd. Maggie Scott's 2nd assist. And a timeout, Aurora Christian. 19-13 is your score. We'll be right back. (19-13) is your score. The Lady Norsemen win 25-13 in the first set, up 6 here, race to 20 points, and then try to push it to 25. Malone with 7 kills, Chapman with 6, Williams with 5, 3 each for Gitz and Martin. Those have come at huge points. 2 aces, both by Malone and Scott. 17 assists by Olivia and 2 by Maggie Scott.
Here we go, Olivia with the serve again.
And no one's there.
Miscommunication.
Back set.
Oh, she's got to drop those short.
It was almost she was being too cautious on that. And Nafsika is back to serve. She is definitely their premier server. 5-point lead for the Lady Norsemen. Runner, good serve receive. Back set for Malone. Malone finds a corner and hits it too deep. She was definitely going for the point there.
Long.
They had 3 blockers at that point up for that one. Nafsika, 4-point lead for the Norsemen. The runner right to Malone. She has trouble with it. Great pass. Maggie, good block, good up, good set. Gitz will go over again. Oh, a huge block
big
there.
Block, Evie and Gitz.
That was monstrous block. Evie's second block. Gitz his first. Norseman with a 5-point lead, 5 to win the match. Naomi back to serve her 4th one. Huge block there by Alyssa and Evie. Malone in the front row as well. Nice service. And she gets the ace. Nice job by Naomi Sweeney. She went right at Grace Henderson on that serve. I wonder if she'll go to her cousin, number 12, Claire Sweeney. And that time Naomi goes deep. 21-16, 5-point lead they still have. Big side out right here. Freshman serving, Zoe Schuberth. They'll go out wide to nobody. Another error by the Lady Norsemen. I think she thought Malone was coming in tight. Malone stayed wide on the outside. Nice pass. Out wide to Malone. That time Malone has to come over the top for it. There's a
Free
set.
ball. Oh, Gitz is right there.
Yeah, she had it. Malone gets a soft hit, doesn't get
right
much.
Through the
and it's going to be
rafters.
another free ball. And good decision
by
by
to let it go.
Maggie. She traced that all the way back. Chapman will be back in. 3 points to win the match. Chapman does have 4 blocks, so that's a good spot. Maggie Scott, this is her 17th serve of the match. Huge block!
Oh, Maddie.
The Maddie train gets it again.
23-17, big serve right here. To get to 24 is like closing the door. We've got to keep closing the door little by little.
Maggie, that's her 18th serve. Good serve, or good dig. Malone tries to finish it, and they say it was out. I thought it was in.
That was in. We're going to call that one in here. Wow.
I've got to mark an error for Malone on that, but I don't like to.
That ball was in. That was, all of it was in. That happens.
Back out to Malone. She'll try to get this one in. Nice block. Good up, but nothing doing.
Wow.
And they're inching their way back. 23-19. Norsemen need 2 to win the match. You know the Eagles aren't going to go
Here
away
we go. Time for
quietly.
a side out here. Own that pass.
To Chapman. Chapman just gets a touch. Pass to the side. Hits it.
Went way long and out. Well, I would have called that one in.
I would too.
But we've had a bad call over here. This one here was in that they called out, and that was a flip call for them. So I guess we're 1 for 1 on bad calls right there.
Aurora Christian fans definitely not happy about that. Those are the ones that leave a little bitter taste in your mouth. Morgan with the serve. Long touch. Chapman with the pass over. Wide. Good dig. We should get one to Malone here. Malone out. And it hits it right off of her for the win.
For the win. 25-19. 25-13 in set 1. 25-19 in set 2 for A dominating win there for the Norsemen. That puts us at 31 wins and 2 losses on the season.
Wow, are you kidding me?
Wow. Way to play, ladies.
We'll be right back after this.
Mike Rowe here at the Parker residence, where the upstairs toilet is not good. Luckily, the Parkers called Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, and now their plumber, Tony, is literally bending over backwards to get things moving again. You should see him. It's incredible. Tony brought all the tools and parts he needs to do the job from start to finish, which, by the sound of it, is right now. When you gotta go, go with the pros at Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. And by go, I don't mean go, you know what I mean. Call 877-BEN.
Well, what a victory for the Lady Norsemen, beating 9th-ranked Aurora Christian in 2 straight sets, 25-13, 25-19. That was just a great game. We'll go over stats here in a second. Let's name our Central Limestone rock-solid player of the game. Monica, who are we going with?
You know, I'm telling you, we could go with so many players for
we really
any of these tonight. So this was a hard decision. So we went with Maddie Chapman for our rock-solid player. She had 9 service attempts. She had 6 kills on the night. She had 5 blocks. The 5 blocks were huge for us at the net to have that in the night. So she had 1 solo block and 4 double blocks. So she played tough at the net. Yeah,
and our Sport Clips player of the game. Remember, Sport Clips is not just for men. It's also for women. They will cut women hair. Who we going with? I mean, we could go with, you know what, why don't we do this? A first-time situation. We're going to go with 2 players.
I agree. So we're going with Maddie Malone and Maggie Scott as co-players of the game. Maddie Malone, she had 8 serves with 2 aces on the night. She had 8 kills. She had 18 serve receives. She had 3 blocks and 5 digs. What a solid play for her tonight. And Maggie Scott had 18 serves. 2 of those were aces.
2 assists.
2 assists and 11 digs on the night. Man, these girls came out and played tough.
Yeah, they really did. What a wonderful game for the Lady Norsemen. Just a great job. You could see all the fans still sticking around. It was Hawaiian night. It was Pack the Place night. It was senior night. And we sure did that on a Monday night,
yeah,
which is so fun to do. We thank our sponsors, West Lisbon Church and all of our sponsors, but we appreciate West Lisbon in sponsoring this. We do give a shout-out to our good friend Rocky Mitchell, who's been watching the match as he watches all of the matches.
Super fan Rocky.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. Well, we play tomorrow night at Hinckley Big Rock.
We do. It won't probably be quite this exciting.
I will not be there.
Oh, you won't?
I will not be there, so I'll send the camera with you.
All right.
So we will not be broadcasting tomorrow night's match against the Royals of Hinckley Big Rock. We come back here
for our last home game and our last regular season match on Friday night against Putnam County.
Against Putnam County. I don't know much about Putnam County, but we will by then.
Putnam County. I always just say it. Putnam County. Putnam.
Yeah, I'll go with that. So we play them on Friday night. We will be broadcasting that match, and then we are going to the postseason.
And we do not play until Tuesday.
Yeah, we play Tuesday night, 5:30, 6:30, something like that.
We play Tuesday night. We will play at 5:30, and we will play the winner of
Lycée
Francais
de Chicago. That's who we played last year.
And we'll play the winner of this Lycée Francais de Chicago school versus Rochelle Zell Jewish. So we'll play the winner of that match. We will play them on Tuesday night at 5:30 at Christian Liberty Academy North up in Arlington Heights.
Okay, perfect. Well, for Monica, I'm Phil Chapman. So long.